So Nessa girl, I just got through watching this last episode of Housewives of Atlanta. And for the first 30 minutes, I didn't even know what the shit was about. I was too busy with my phone, in my face in my phone or whatever. And I don't really know what the episode was giving, so I'm gonna just talk about what I want to talk about. I said to myself I was gonna rewatch the episode and call y'all in the morning, but I said, you know what? Let me just give a genuine guttural response to what it is I was feeling. I walked away from this episode, particularly the scene with Kandi and Todd and Cynthia and that man on that boat, and I was just like, you know what? Kandi, you really got big motherfucking nerve to be trying to drill, scrutinize, or interrogate anybody after what the hell your mama and your crew put you and Todd through. Now, don't get me wrong. Kandi's heart was in the right place. Her intentions were good, and she was only looking out for the person she loved. But I'm going to tell y'all a quote that I came across within this last year, and I fucking live by this. And the quote is, you have to make sure you are the right messenger before you call yourself delivering somebody else's truth. Here's the thing. Kandi was 100% right for trying to look out for Cynthia's best interest and wanting the best for her friend. But you were not the right messenger to provide the interrogation, especially considering the fact that every piece of caution that you had was the very same caution your mama and all your friends had about your man. Then for Todd to co-sign the bullshit, I'm like, no, if anything, I feel like Kandi and Todd should have been the most supportive. Cynthia doesn't have a history of making bad choices or bad decisions. If anything, Cynthia got a history of making the right choices. Hell, Cynthia says she was married 19 times, engaged 19 times before she married Peter. Now Cynthia might got bad puss, okay, and that's why none of them nights, because Cynthia, I ain't gonna hold, let me get on your ass real quick. See, I was feeling down and this just made me laugh. Cynthia, your conversion numbers something ain't adding up, Cynthia. Why every time you fuck a man, y'all break up? Lord, and y'all know Cynthia, my friend, and I feel real bad because this video was not supposed to be funny. But wait, y'all think Cynthia got bad puss? Because wait, we know you got a bomb-ass personality because you get the men to get you to the point of engagement. And they falling all in love. Cynthia talking about, oh, you know, if it's no sexual chemistry, Cynthia, it started to look like the men ain't having no damn sexual chemistry with your ass. Is you projecting this scent? It feel like scent projecting. It feel like scent projecting. Is it me? Or does Housewives production always use Riley to make Kandi feel bad? Like, it's just, like, I don't know what to feel. I'm like, is Riley genuinely feeling this way? Or has Kandi trained her up in such a way that Riley getting to the money and she said, Riley, this is the theme of this scene we about to film and this is the vibe I need you to be on. You know, because it just feels like every time Riley make an appearance on this show from start to finish, she's making Kandi feel guilty. And I know that this is a production, so I just don't know what's true, what's false, and where reality intersects with production with those two. Y'all drop that in the comments and tell me what it is y'all think. I was reading some of the comments as it relates to the article about Kenya Moore's contract potentially not being renewed. And in the comments they were saying, or in the article they were saying that because Kenya blocked out a large part of her life, you know, that they docked her pay on some of those episodes, or they had to try to piece scenes together or whatnot. Looking at this particular episode, you can tell the Housewives production as a whole is grasping at straws. Like, they're just, I mean, that scene with Kandi and Riley at the skydiving place, It was so short. That was a complete waste of time. That shit with Kandi and Todd and Cynthia and that man on that boat was a waste of time. Porsha little situation was cute, and we gonna cute for what it is. We gonna talk about that. And Shereé and Tyrone and Jack Daniels, honestly, the last 20 minutes of the show was the best damn part. Let's get to Shereé with this domestic violence. It's so funny how, and I keep telling people, the viewers can connect with what is real. I promise you, my head was in my phone and I was playing on Facebook. And then when the scene came where Shereé had to explain to her kids what had been going on in the past, my face, I heard it, my face automatically looked up and I was glued until the next commercial. First and foremost, I want to say, Shereé, it takes a lot of courage to do something like that on TV. It don't take a lot of courage to necessarily tell your kids. I think that's the right thing to do. But to do it publicly, especially considering all the scrutiny that you've realized in the past. Now, I'm going to say this. Moving away from Bob, because Shereé and Bob have had fake storylines a la last season. Moving on to Shereé and Tyrone right now. Do I feel Shereé and Tyrone is a fake storyline? I feel like Shereé and Tyrone is an over-embellished storyline for the sake of Shereé having a storyline. Here's what I know about these housewife hoes, all right? They are 10 years in. We already know that a shakeup is coming. Shereé, out of all of them, knows what it's like to be on and popping, get the check, to have lost the check, then had to bring your ass back humble with a new attitude to keep the new found check. Shereé ain't letting that check go. She know what it's like to not have it, and she know what it's like to have lost it and to get it back. Shereé's in a position where she gonna do whatever it is she's got to do. Let me tell you something. Season 1, 2, 3, Shereé would have never let the world know that she was in a domestic violence situation. She was Miss Shereé Whitfield, and I'm this, that, and the third, and I take dresses back to Saks. Because I ain't had no money then, and I about ain't got nothing now. But this ain't a financial video. This is about storylines. And but Shereé was like, goddammit, if I got to sell this piece of my life to keep this good damn check, them hoes is over there making good money. Okay? Good money. Now here's the thing that I want to bring up. Because this Shereé dating Tyrone brings a very interesting thing for us to discuss. And I know y'all probably gonna gag with this coming from me. As a society, we have got to stop outcasting people because they made mistakes in life. We have got to stop saying, oh, this person is a felon and we don't fuck with them because a person made a mistake. And quite frankly, I think black people, as it relates, and I hate to make this a racial situation, I think black people, we are so predisposed and preconditioned into thinking the worst of ourselves that we don't realize we scrutinize our own for things that we give other people a pass for. He ain't did nothing no different than what Martha Stewart did. And we still, Martha took a year off after getting out of prison. And now we regard Martha Stewart as if that shit did not happen. We more prone to look at Snoop Dogg like he's a thug, this, that, and the third. But it's Martha Stewart ass that is the convicted felon. And we would still let that scheming white bitch in our damn house and leave your pocketbook around her. But we want to, oh, Shereé dating a prisoner, she dating a prisoner. I'm going to take this off of Shereé real quick. Okay, he did make a mistake. He did everything they said he did. He did all of it and then some. After he pays his debt to society, does he not have the right to come out and find love, find a good woman, make right on his past mistakes? You know, he's a con, and Nene was saying it, he's a con. I mean, listen, I'm all about not judging people from their past because they don't live there no more. Nene, he's a con. Nene, I met somebody 3 weeks ago at the bar that said, oh yeah, I know Nene Leakes back from when she used to be a booster. Nene, you used to be a stripper, and you and Greg all on the YouTube talking about how y'all was scamming people out of real estate money. So it seems that the little coins that you did have prior to the show, your ass was a con. Porsha and Shereé, Marlo, Kandi, y'all ass on there dating ex-cons. Kenya ass on there now, she's a damn con. And I'm gonna give her something before we get out of here, but I just didn't like that. Like, I just, Shereé found a man, and I guess I'm just feeling real sensitive today because I ain't about the bullshit. I ain't feeling the best. And I got so many friend girls that keep saying they can't find a good man, and it's like, so you mean to tell me if a good man comes by your path and he happened to have been a felon or went to prison for something, that you gonna turn him down based on what other people would think? And I'm gonna tell you, I don't even know Tyrone from a pot of rice. But one thing I appreciate is that he said I had to walk away from Shereé because I didn't want to get her caught up in that Fed shit. I respect the fuck out of that. And when he was able to come back around and talk to her without her getting caught up in that bullshit, he came back for her. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's all I'm going to say on that because that don't got a little lengthy. Porsha and that white man, now them white girls need they damn ass shot, because this was an opportunity for them to do some good ass marketing for their business. And quite frankly, as human beings, we are visual people. I wouldn't have gave two fuck if that man was the best fit for her on paper. This was an opportunity for y'all hoes to advertise y'all business, and y'all failed miserably. I keep telling people all the time with all this matchmaking and all this kind of stuff, it's all a fraud, it's all a scam, because we all want the same thing when it comes to a man. We want somebody with a good body, with good credit, with good sex, with a big dick, with a nice car, with nice teeth, with good hair, who dress nice, who love his mama, and he pray with her, and he can cook, and he can clean, and we all want the same exact profile. Somebody to make me feel secure, somebody that's gonna make me feel safe, somebody who's gonna slap me on my ass, pull my hair, then give it to me. He God-fearing. We all want the same damn thing. So when you ask somebody what it is you looking for, bitch, the same thing you is. What's hard to find and what the answer needs to be whenever somebody asks you, what are you looking for? Somebody who I have chemistry with. That's what you're looking for, because it's chemistry and authentic light that's gonna sustain you when all that other stuff fade away, or when you're going through ups and downs. A motherfucker can have money today, lose their good job, and be broke for 6 months, broke for 6 years, and then get some more money on the 7th year. What the fuck you think gonna sustain you during them 6 years while he broke? The simple fact that you just got a chemistry for him, you can't live without him. So matchmaker lady, I don't even know what that man do. That man might even be Bill Gates' stepson and got all the money. But the chemistry just was not there, and it's very important for the chemistry to be there. Y'all accuse me of going in on Kenya so much and being biased. And yes, I am, because I just don't like her. Okay? I don't like Kenya. On the show, I don't know the lady personally. I don't like the character she plays. And I think, too, I see through so much of Kenya's antics that it's just a turnoff for me. I will say this, though. It's feeling like Kenya done ran out of tricks. Now, what I don't like is Kenya put herself in a position to be teased about not having a relationship by having all these renter boyfriends, renter husbands, and bad choices. So when Cynthia was like, Kenya catches the most hell about her relationship, well, that's the part of Kenya's life that she chose to exploit on this TV show. You get no sympathy for a situation you created. Now that you got a man, and I get that everybody husband don't want to be a part of this show, but it feels to me that the proper thing to have done, and Kenya's been in this business long enough to know this, don't make the thing a thing. You made it a thing by hiding him in all this mystery. You created an artificial interest in this man that, quite frankly, nobody else will have. You see, Cynthia brought Will around 1 or 2 times. The world, the internet, the TV shows not even harping on it. No one cares. Like, you made the thing a thing. What you should have did midway through the season, brought the damn man around. This is my friend Mark that I'm dating. He lives in New York. Let that man have gone back to New York about his business. And I think the general world would have accepted the fact that Kenya's got a boyfriend that lives in New York and we don't ever see him. But the fact that you went out and got married, and I'm sorry, if that truly was the case, these celebrities kill me. Because there are ways you can keep your private business private. Janet Jackson is proof of that. Beyonce is proof of that. And I overheard somebody say one time that the celebrities and whatnot, they be calling TMZ and tipping them off, so on and so forth. If you legitimately wanted to get married without nobody knowing, Kenya, those pictures would have never leaked. You know what I'm saying? I really do feel like this is a scheme that you and Todd set up to come to us with the bullshit. I think somewhere along the way in this scheme, you probably did fuck around and fall in love with this damn man. And I wish you the best in that. But this man finna fuck around and make you lose his job. And it make me feel like he got some shit in the background that he had. And like maybe he got something going on with the feds so don't scam some damn people out their money. But I wish you the best. Anyway, I'm trying to think what else. Cynthia and Will. I think Cynthia and Will might still be together. Cynthia and Peter, I love how they able to talk and be friends. I'm trying to think what else really went on. I didn't like Shereé daughter in there with all them white girls. And y'all know me. What I've already said, I don't believe black children should be raised in all white spaces. It just didn't look right. I'm sorry. All her closest, most intimate friends, the ones she invite over to the house, was white. I have a problem with it and you should too. And I'm gonna tell you something, Shereé was like, my daughter's always been raised in white spaces. And I'm glad that she's going to HU so she could know more about her culture. That if you don't sound like a fucking idiot, your goddamn daughter should not have to go away to college to find out about a culture that she should be inundated in and have been inundated in from the time she was born. What kind of dumbass backwards bitch are you? If anything, her ass should be going to college to figure out about their damn culture. Okay. She should know every damn thing she need to know about being black before she get to HU. Oh, but baby, she about to find out who this girl is. Tony mama calling me. I'll call you later. Bang.